We are vastly superior to humans. You know it to be true, so do not resist us. Coming to you live by a tape-delayed basis by means of digital distribution. This is Extreme Hardcore Nerds. Here are your hosts.
You were made to be ruled. In the end, it'll be every man for himself.
What do we do?
We get ready.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people. So when we needed them, they could fight the battles that we never could. Gentlemen, what are you prepared to do?
No offense, but I don't play well with others.
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that away. What are you?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. If we can't protect the Earth, you can be damn sure we'll avenge it. Dr. Banner, your work is unparalleled, and I'm a huge fan of the way you lose control and turn into an enormous green rage monster.
Thanks.
And there it is, the premiere trailer for The Avengers.
Not once, but twice in 2 weeks have we had trailers and commercials.
Yep. I don't know. Am I sensing a trend starting here?
I hope not.
Oh, jeez.
You can sense things now? When the hell did that happen?
What can I say?
You did level up this week.
Yeah, I was going to say, with this new leveling up, I was able to choose a new ability.
Oh, that's awesome.
Enhanced sensing.
That's really great. It's nice that the first time I leveled up in a while, the first thing you have me do is create a goddamn army for you.
Yes, of course.
And I had to fucking bring Gunner back.
Woo! So, how was your time with the dead?
Tiring. There was a lot more running than I was expecting.
Yeah, that's a surprising thing. The zombies, you think lazy? No, those guys don't stop. There is no sleeping for those guys. It's just constant
movement. The last
movement.
stand was 13 minutes of constant running.
Oh, God. That would suck.
That would suck. I'm sorry. I guess I couldn't get you out of there sooner, but we did have to wait a few days for me to, level that up completely.
It's okay. I lasted a long time, and I was happy with my human self.
I can understand.
Did you win or did you lose?
I think it's a very vague line of winning and losing in humans versus zombies.
There is really no winning and losing when there's zombies and humans.
Did you survive or did you die?
I died on Thursday, but then the zombies ended up winning on Sunday, so I think I did both.
Nice.
Yeah, you survived.
How did you die?
Enough.
Did they literally bite you, or did they just take you?
They gotta take you.
Okay.
I think we'd have sanitary issues if everyone was going
Started
around
actually
biting
biting
A bunch of college children are out biting individuals. I don't know if that would be wise.
Oh God, that would be a CDC nightmare.
It would be it would just be an interesting new way to classify a weird fetish.
True.
For one day, every college child will bite each other.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you were able to survive as long as you could and bring honor and prestige to this podcast. Woo. Nice to know at least if the zombie apocalypse does happen, we're not going to be the first ones dead.
No. Hey, I got a soundboard. I'm good.
Okay. So, Avengers trailer. Yes, no, maybe. Starting to get
So-
excited.
No.
I hear a no.
I hear a no.
You said yes, no, maybe so. And I said so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I'm cool with seeing everybody. I still would like to have known who they're fighting. That's still my biggest cue.
We know it's Loki.
We know Loki's behind some of it, but I just don't see him being
the main
man
guy.
Yeah, because Loki's not one to take on everybody.
But who else have they introduced?
That's the thing.
That
they could fight no one, because every villain
that would be powerful enough that you would have to amass this team.
Well, every villain in every one of the movies has been killed so far, except for everyone's had another villain made prior to the end. And the last Hulk, we got to see what's his name?
Oh god,
I can't believe
the brain guy.
Yeah.
Yes, the leader,
and
Abomination.
Yep, we got to see Abomination. Red Skull disappeared.
Yep.
Wait, Abomination? I thought Abomination got killed at the end of the Hulk.
No, he got captured.
No, yeah, he just choked them out at the end.
Yeah,
he was still breathing, and then Liv Tyler looks at him and goes, "You have to go," and he just looks up, sees a chopper coming, and starts hopping across rooftops.
So, and Tony's
what was at the end of Iron Man?
Tony's only got one, and that would be Doc Hammer. He's the only one that didn't get killed.
Yep, because Whiplash is dead, and Obadiah Stane's dead.
So,
you never know. Maybe Rhodey decided to go rogue with the Warhammer outfit.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Too much of that
happens in Ultimate.
Too much of that, yeah. Just can't see him doing it for that quickly.
Or now that Hammer's got the plans for the Iron Man armor.
See, that's what I was gonna. That's why I said Doc Hammer. Doc Hammer would be the only other one I could think of.
So
if it's supposed to be a team, and I would think they would counter these guys that have a personal grudge against everybody. That would be a Seminole team that's still kicking.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know. I just want to see who's behind it, because Loki is not a guy to fight as much as he is a guy to manipulate. It's in his fucking nature.
Okay, wasn't it at the end of Thor though that he was like talking to somebody else that you didn't see, if I remember correctly? And then the little clip
at the end of
Thor,
at the end of the credits, dude, that one scientist guy was talking to Nick Fury, and
yeah,
I
saw him, and he looked in the mirror, and it was Loki.
That's a lot of power.
That's what I saw,
and then it went to Loki when he walked by, and he's like, "Oh, that is a lot of power." Or something. That's all he said.
Yeah,
he wasn't talking to anybody.
Okay,
that's what. Yeah, so.
I hope it's not just Loki. I'll be disappointed if it is.
If it's just Loki.
I could see it being just Loki, just because it's the first Avengers, so it's okay, like they showed in the trailer. You got to get over Tony Stark's ego. You got to establish Steve as the full leader of the team, because I mean, there's that one shot where Thor and him are fighting. So I mean, Thor's probably gonna be like, I should be the natural leader. I'm the god here. And
controlling Hulk.
Yeah, and who the hell's gonna try and control the Hulk?
See, that's why I like
Thor.
it better. Yeah.
Obviously, Thor.
But that's why I like to bring the idea.
The Hulk is the only other being able to pick up Mjolnir.
Well, okay, here's a question: who else would you like to see then as a? We heard Doc Hammer. We heard Loki. We heard who else?
But Doc Hammer, I think, would be for Iron Man 3, because that's already pretty far along, isn't it?
I think they actually just started shooting that. Yeah. I think now that the Avengers has wrapped, I think they moved right into Iron Man 3 and Thor 2.
Yeah, Thor 2 has been pushed up too.
No, it's been pushed up.
Well, you guys are the comic book nerds. On the Avenger comic books, who were the
first
villains?
one when they showed up?
It wasn't the Skrulls, but it was an alien invasion.
It wasn't an alien invasion.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Well, that was the thing. I was really hoping for a Skrull invasion.
That's what I was
that
hoping
been
for.
A very
I wanted
good
the Skrulls
fit.
to show up. I wanted Loki to somehow entice them to come in.
But I thought
we didn't see who it was. We just saw lasers blowing up cars. We didn't see who it officially was.
And I think now that you mention it, I thought there was like some leaked, like sketch art or sketches of stuff that they weren't going to use.
Concept art?
Yeah, concept art. And one of the things that they said was one of them looked like a scroll.
Yeah.
I know in the scrapped video game there was footage of them fighting either Skrulls or a Super Skrull.
Yeah,
it was
they were fighting
like
a Skrull army. But yeah, so if they don't use a Skrull, they can use the one that they did for the animated version, which wasn't the Skrull army, but it was an invading alien army.
Yeah, because they were coming back because they had vibranium.
Yeah, that's what.
It ultimately came down to what was the only thing that could pierce vibranium: the Hulk.
Well, more vibranium.
No, it was just the Hulk because his gamma radiation was so high off the charts that it just like corroded it.
So.
Okay, well, should we do
intros?
Who you are and
introduction would probably be nice, and after all of this.
Oh, come on! 10 minutes in, you know who the hell we are by now.
Who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
I am your host.
Nobody important.
Your all-knowing, exalted one himself. The king of kings. The recently leveled up Big Daddy Cool himself. Andy Kruger. Thank you. I appreciate it. And also with us here in studio this week.
You're dark. You're light, whichever side you like to choose, but still present. Dark Reaper, better known in my alter ego as Stephen Creighton.
Who dinged? He dinged too.
Ding.
Ding. And on Skype with us this week.
Former human, former zombie, current goat. Gunner.
Okay. And also with us.
The guy with the painfully burnt hand, Garrett 4.
Our own Human Torch. Hey, we should start a super team ourselves.
Oh, God.
Goatee Vengeance.
Well, last night I said because I went to a concert, I basically had to be Reed Richards to reach out to try and grab the damn ticket for the parking lot. So, so we got the Human Torch covered. We've got Mr. Fantastic covered.
I don't know about that one, but okay.
Okay, but between you two, who's going to be the Invisible Woman and who's going to be the Thing?
I want to be Sue Storm.
Oh, damn it.
Totally won it.
But I'm small and gangly. I cannot pull off Giant Rock, dude.
Yeah, but you...
We can build you a muscle suit. I mean, come on.
Totally, yeah. I want to be the wise one in this. And who better to control Andrew?
The Alien Force. Are you thinking of the Kree?
I think I am thinking the Kree.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, but there's no way in hell this group dynamic at all work like the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, no. We'd go on one mission and like halfway through it'd be the hell with this shit. I'm leaving. I'm forming my own team.
We'd be putting the Human Torch back in the alternate dimension.
Here, you go to the Nega Zone. You just sit here and talk to Ultron all day. We'll take care of this.
Someone get me the ultimate nullifier. Andrew won't shut the fuck up.
Oh, but this week, leading off, obviously, with the Avengers and New York Comic Con, we actually have a lot of comic news this week. We have a couple video game news things to cover, and of course, we do have a couple movie news items to cover, including one very special announcement that I was super stoked to hear, and it is coming out on all days Valentine's Day.
I thought we already have plans for Valentine's Day.
Twisted Metal?
2013.
Yeah.
2013.
Oh.
I better get in.
You're just getting all your Valentine's Days covered.
Exactly. I mean, what? Yeah.
Hey, he has a date with his hand, dude. You gotta, like, lay it down.
Sometimes you gotta...
At least he can date his hand.
Yeah.
Ouch! Thank you with the rebound.
Gunner for the win.
Oh, we'll let you contemplate that one at home, and we will be right back with the news.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
And we are
I'm
back.
sleepy.
Napping nerds.
Oh, great. So 2 of us are sleep deprived, so yes, it's going to be one of those shows. Just getting it out there now. Oh,
dude, it's like 1:30 right now. We haven't really started.
Yeah, we have.
Kinda.
I feel like we got a lot done.
For us, that's a lot accomplished. The way some of these days go. Oh, let's see. First off, starting off this week, we found out that Naughty Dog has announced that Uncharted 3 has already gone gold, and Sony has confirmed that Starhawk betas will be included with every copy of Uncharted.
Okay, that's cool. Does anyone have any inclination to want to?
Hey, kitty cat.
Okay.
I'm telling you, last week I said it. I want it to happen, but no. So, Starhawk, yes, looking forward to. Want to play? I didn't play Warhawk because it was just basically a flight simulator, but this looks interesting to me. Taking RTS and taking, tower defense. And being able to do whatever you want, whether it's fly, play first person, play third person, drive jeeps around all day, drop giant structures on people. I'm interested. I want to give it a shot.
Okay. I think I'll hold off. I don't know. I don't want to put out my words without having truly looked deep into it.
So many other games to mess around with.
Yeah. I'd see that possibly 1 or 2 other games will have my attention still.
Well, it also depends, too, because, we haven't had an official release date for Starhawk.
That as well.
So, yeah, I definitely know when Uncharted comes out, I'm mainly going to be playing that. And I'm sure this won't be like, oh, Uncharted 3 came out. Guess what? We'll give you the beta for a game that will be coming out later and make you play that now rather than the game you've been waiting for this whole time, and you'll have to put that on the back burner.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 12, 13, 2? What?
What?
Don't ask me.
There's a few wrong numbers in there. But
let's see. Also, we found out that, and actually this one I'm kind of excited for. I do want to play it. Payday, the heist. He in video game form.
Oh yeah.
Or Left 4 Dead just robbing a bank.
Yep. So many people
will be coming out next week, October 18th. Not gonna get it on that day. I'm sorry.
Huh.
I have a city.
What's going on that day?
I have a city to save. This town needs me more than ever.
A city? You're really gonna save that? I'd probably say we should probably think we should just burn that part of it down.
No. Gotham is not above saving. I can do it.
Dude.
If I talk gruff enough, it'll scare the rest of them away.
Yeah, man. Please don't, because that's just bad.
Yeah.
You hush.
I guess at least gruff Batman has manners.
The only way this is acceptable is if your Alfred is a sheep. Otherwise, I've got one up on it right now.
Unfortunately, he's not.
No, yeah, I can't help you in that category, man. Sorry. Oh, so yeah, $20 for
computer.
Okay.
$20 for
$20 for a PSN exclusive. Like I said, basically you're getting Left 4 Dead. Just you play bank robbers trying to get out of a screwed up bank job.
Oh yeah.
So I'm probably going to get this at some point. This looks fun to me.
Most likely.
So, and knowing my luck, I'm sure there'll be either a discount or a play for free for PlayStation Plus members. So, yay.
Hey, I did get that Gears of War season pass thingy.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait for that DLC.
Couple weeks.
Yep.
November 1st. Sorry, I'm going to be treasure hunting that day. I'm just saying. Oh, and in a story that just won't die. A story we've covered so many times. Hell, we devoted it almost an entire month to it back in April. Has decided to resurface again. A story that Sony just wants this year to end.
Skyrim won't have dragons.
Babies.
Sony announced this week that 93,000 user accounts within the company had been compromised.
Yeah.
Do you have an identity anymore?
Not really.
No. Let's see. According to one box, I am living in Russia.
And according to the other.
And according to the other, I am either a small Vietnamese man named Eddie Yim. I am a possible German overlord named Hans Gruber. Or I am a Midwestern farm boy
named Clark.
No, I wasn't going to go that far.
Oh, but you wanted
to. That's how bad it was.
Well, when you look at like Borderlands, and you look at Mass Effect, and you look at all my characters I name, usually
what's the dynamic thing wrong with all of them?
What's usually the first name I give them?
Lex.
Boo.
Yeah.
No, because the first time you try to save the universe, then the next time your name is Luther and you try to destroy the universe.
No, that's backwards.
No.
It's always way more fun to destroy it first than save it.
I agree.
You can't deny that. It's always more fun to destroy
It's more
something.
challenging, though, to try and save it first.
That's the point of doing it the opposite way.
No, because you
want to have fun first before you make a challenge.
The second playthrough, then it's just like, okay, I beat the game. Now I don't care. Anyway, speaking of Mass Effects.
You know what? I agree with that nice long yawn.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate the support.
Yeah.
Be here all week.
So Mass Effect.
Yes, Mass Effect news this week. Multiplayer coming to Mass Effect. Guess what? It's Horde mode.
Damn it.
Non-competitive.
Non-competitive Horde mode.
You basically run up Horde.
You run into a match and you walk up to other players and you initiate a talk sequence.
Tic-tac-toe.
You initiate a talk sequence and then just skill trees everywhere.
I try to dialogue back and forth between each
That's
other.
all it is.
Rex.
Shepard.
That would be hilarious.
Grunt. Shepard.
All right. Will you assist me in this battle? Do I have to?
And then he headbutts you. End of conversation.
In the name of the Krogan Empire.
So, besides the Horde mode, you also don't get to play as any of the Mass Effect characters you know of.
I actually think that's a benefit.
That's probably definitely a benefit.
Because, I mean, everybody's version of Shepard is different. Everybody's opinion of, like Garrus and Talia and...
Whoa.
Liara.
People do not have separate opinions about Garrus.
No one has separate opinions about Garrus. Who didn't play this game the first time as a female just so that they could make out with Garrus?
That's
what I thought.
I would still try and make out with Garrus.
Whoa!
I only got through some Mass Effect 2.
There's something for you to contemplate at home.
Whoa!
I only played Mass Effect 2 to the part.
I don't think Garrett's played Mass Effect because I don't think he can fathom the awesomeness that is Garrus.
No. I beat both of the Mass Effects 100%. You can even check my gamer score on that.
Okay.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
I'm still in limbo. And I just love that they wouldn't let me know anything that's going on with the account or the investigation because I couldn't answer the secret password.
You're not.
I didn't know the word of the day.
It's goat.
I was pissed.
Hey, Andy, shut the hell up. I don't care anymore.
Okay.
Whoa.
Harsh words.
Them are fighting words.
One-handed fighting words.
I'll take them one hand tied behind my back. Anyway, moving on. And I suppose as long as we were just now talking Microsoft, might as well get on that bandwagon right away.
Were we?
Microsoft.
Not really, but whatever.
So, Microsoft announced this week that you can sign up now for a public preview of what the new dashboard is going to look like.
Oh, you have to sign up for it?
You have to sign up for it. Basically, you're stress testing the servers and making sure that everything looks okay.
All right.
Before
Can you do it on your Xbox, or do you have to go on the website?
You actually have to go on Microsoft's website.
Okay.
So
probably not going to do that.
Yeah, probably not going to happen with me then.
So, or you can just go to Major Nelson's blog, and he's got a link to go and do it. You'll get an email.
Hey, I have a question though.
What?
That big update on the Xbox though, last week's big update.
Yeah.
What was that then?
Yeah, I was gonna question that.
I think that was more just like the pre-update before
standard
the
update before.
Yeah, so like you don't have everyone trying to download this massive file at once.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they did that last year when all the Kinect stuff had. You had like 4 or 5 updates like a month right before
the actual
it launched, and they were all just like little updates in preparation to the big update.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that was a 1.5 gig update though.
Yeah, but I'm sure prior to that it was probably like 4 or 5 gigs.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised a lot of things don't do like what World of Warcraft does, is where they download a lot of it in the background to begin with, and then do a smaller update where you have to be on that page.
Yeah.
Oh,
only server things.
I know. It was just one of those for me. Oh, update. Okay. Hit the button, go to my PlayStation, and okay. Go back. Nope, not done yet. Okay, okay, it's done. I can go back to playing.
Yep.
So, let's see. Also this week, Microsoft and this kind of falls under that Sucker Punch news.
Okay.
We always thought that they were part of Microsoft just because everything they do is for Microsoft, just like Sucker Punch and Sony. But I guess they finally decided to make it official. The union is complete. Microsoft now owns Twisted Pixel.
I'm still quite curious and frightened about that.
What frightens you about it?
Well, as we know with most things that happen to small indie companies that are eaten by larger, bigger companies, they usually stop producing the thing that makes them good. So, just saying.
As long as I get Comic Jumper 2.
Don't know if it'll happen.
It's going to happen. I need me some Captain Smiley and Star again.
They might want them to do something a little bit wider.
Who's what, where?
And supposedly they might be working on their Kinect division titles. Because Gunstringer
is doing so good.
Yeah, so... Don't know. You might have to get a Kinect. If you want to play Comic Jumper 2.
Yeah, no, we already tried that experiment, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, your room is also quite small, not even enough light, and you're kind of big for it too, so...
Yeah, but even when I adjusted...
It's quite difficult to move around in it.
Even when I adjusted the Kinect and moved right underneath the light, it's like, it's too dark, we can't see you. But I can look at the screen and I can see myself just fine.
Well, maybe you're just special.
Could be that.
Mommy always told me I was.
It's good that you got out your helmet today, though.
Yeah.
So, Union, good, bad, I don't know.
I think it'll be good.
Okay.
I think this will finally, that you've seen what they've been able to do with limited resources. Now you actually have somebody behind them saying, okay, we'll give you what you need. Go to town. Let's see what you can really do.
We'll have to see what their first project is.
So
before I can make a damned decision.
So I think it'll be for the better.
Okay.
Let's see. And also this week, Microsoft decided to announce that they are giving us an even bigger hard drive.
What?
Now up to 320 gigs.
But why?
Because we're filling up our old hard drives.
Or
I thought the R2D2 one was supposed to be 320.
Or because they didn't give us our
Gears
R2D1.
one was 320. So
Okay.
now they're just saying, well, rather than buying the bundle, we'll just sell it to you separately for $140. And
That update's going to be 20 gigs.
Yep. And it's just going to be one of those that it's supposed to be coming out for all the Xboxes, whether you have an old one or a new one.
Okay.
It's supposed to be supported, so we'll see on that. But I'm not holding
My breath
there. But
Russia's not either.
Da.
hush. Oh, let's see. Also, this week we found out that, well, I suppose as long as we're talking hacking and we're talking Sony, we might as well bring Microsoft into the equation.
That's always
and
nice.
that there is a report going around that Xbox Live accounts are being hacked and compromised through FIFA 12.
Told you, soccer just is terrible. It does bad things to everybody.
Ole, 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 ole.
Well, at least they're a lot more passionate about their sports than, real football players here.
Yeah, we don't destroy stadiums.
Maybe you should.
Wait, we tried that. We flushed the toilet. They just put the roof back up.
Damn.
I know. It sucked.
This is a little bit of an issue. I know one of us in studio is having a problem, which could be said thing to that. But, yeah. So, first the PSN, and which didn't have any much of a problem with their 93 supposed accounts. Nothing was stolen from them, but
Yep.
this one's definitely raising some problems. Kind of makes me not want to be on Xbox Live, even though something important is coming out in only a day.
I know. And I really need to figure out if I want to get it on that or if I want to switch systems.
Well, if you switch systems, you get that Sinestro thing.
That's only if I buy the Blu-ray of Green Lantern, though.
Actually, a friend of mine bought the Blu-ray, and he's getting his on 360, so he's selling it to somebody if they wanted it.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's gone yet, but
Let's be honest. You want the Blu-ray Green Lantern movie.
I do, just because I want the Jeff Johns Green Lantern
continuum.
Yeah, and him narrating everything, but Ryan Reynolds didn't do that bad of a job. It's just all in all,
the movie wasn't great.
The movie was not great. I mean, it's
really hard to say.
They screwed up by having two villains in it, and having one of them be Parallax of all things.
Yeah.
You took
how does the great villain the backup villain?
Yeah.
Kind of hard.
So that one I'm really surprised on, but I'm not going down that road right now. We don't need to debate that. Let's see. Also, as long as we're talking DC news and games and things that come out in a couple days.
That's what I do.
Batman Arkham City is finally near our doorsteps. We're finally able to get back into Gotham. And
already on the doorsteps of a few people.
And reviews are already coming out, and they are marked very high.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to know what Cliffy B's thoughts are on that.
Well, Arkham got a 9 probably, and so far everything else has been saying that Arkham City's getting 9.3, 9.5s.
97.5 on Game Rankings, 98 on Metacritic. Detoid's not up.
No,
I really want to see this
I am dying to figure out who's going to do the review for that one. Because if it's not Jim, it's going to get even better. There's not one person who can really take a really good thing and then just grind it down a little bit to a bare minimum. It's him. Or Yahtzee.
Yep. But I know G4 gave it a 5 out of 5. IGN gave it a 9.5.
Game Informer gave it a 10.
Yep. CVG gave it a 9.5.
So You'll hear our review of it next week once we actually finally get our hands on it.
You'll have a written review sometime within the week, though, from me.
Game of the year, let's be honest here. And we're not lying to you this time.
Not
I
like
do
before.
not lie.
You just tell horrendous stories?
Maybe.
No,
wait,
you just gloated that this was going to be the God save. And what? How good was it? What did you give it? Holy shit! Destructoid gave it an 8.5.
Wow.
I knew it. I knew it. See, that's one man.
Who reviewed it? Who reviewed it?
Jim Steer.
Yes! I knew it! Called it again. Yes.
I'm really starting to hate that asshole.
Why?
Anyway,
He gives you the truth.
yes, so does everybody else, but he's got to be the prick about it. Anyway, moving on. Batman DLC coming out. You're going to have a Robin bundle. You're going to have a skins pack. And you're going to have a Nightwing bundle. The Robin bundle is coming out November 12th for $6.99, which I think is the pre-order bonus.
I'm confused. I don't know how that's
For Best Buy.
working. Is it Best Buy? Because
GameStop is saying they have it too.
But then they say they have the Joker one.
GameStop has the Joker, the Joker map. I have that one.
Yeah,
I pre-ordered mine at GameStop.
I've got mine at GameStop too. But there are commercials out there that are advertisements that are on TV that are saying that if you pre-order at GameStop, you get the Robin thing too.
So that's where I'm confused. Someone's got the weird order thing wrong, or I'm going to be going in there going, "Where's my Robin pack?" And they're like, "Oh, well, we didn't get that." And I'm like, there's false advertisement then, and you owe me one then, because if that's what I came here for and you don't got it, someone's gonna have problems.
Yeah. So
I do really enjoy that pretty much all the limited content I can't get, I can buy. I am very okay with that.
Yeah.
But they can't get the... Is the Joker map going to be available?
I'm sure at some point.
Okay.
But, yep. Robin will be out November 12th. If you didn't pre-order it, that mystery is still yet to be
up in the air.
Determined. Nightwing, the Nightwing pack will be out November 1st. Once again for $6.99, and all the different Batman skins will be available December 6th for $5.
Okay.
So not too shabby there. And then last but not least, something that we've been covering on, something that we've been talking about as far as Batman goes. I am very surprised they're doing it this way, because this is what's really making me think I need to switch systems due to my current development. To unlock the Catwoman missions, you have to have an online pass.
I don't know why they did that.
And you have to download it separately.
That's so lame.
So if you don't have online, or you don't put the passcode in, the game's gonna start with Batman on the rooftop. Just you don't get to play her story.
Hey, I have a question, Andy.
Yes.
Because you're the one who does a lot of those online passes things. How do though? I know if you buy it, you get all the DLCs for free or whatever. But how do they know that you bought it?
Because they give you the access code
in the game.
Right in the game.
On the receipt, I thought. Well, for GameStop, they do.
Usually it's not on the receipt. It's actually packaged in the
card
game.
Inside the game.
Well, well, because when I did the Gears of War thing or whatever, I just downloaded it. So I was just wondering, how do I get those DLCs for free?
Well, there was a little card, or at least with mine.
Yeah, I had it too.
But then again, I got the special edition. I got the Adam Phoenix one. That there's a little card in there that says, for the online pass and to get the Adam Phoenix skin for multiplayer and stuff like that, type in this code. And then, it's just a regular Xbox Live code. Type it in and it says, hey, this is what you're getting. Do you want to redeem it?
Yeah.
Yes. You download it. There it is.
But this is... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
On the GameStop website, I'm looking at the pre-order right now. At least for 360, it's saying you get the Joker Carnival map, the digital copy of Batman Gotham Knight, which I had no idea about. They didn't say anything to me, so I don't know if we're actually getting that or not. And apparently, if you're a power-up reward member, you get the Batman animated series suit.
Okay. Yeah,
and you should be getting the statue.
You should be getting the statue. You should be getting an order card for the sound, or a download card for the soundtrack.
This is saying for the regular edition. This isn't saying the limited edition.
Okay, yeah, I paid the $100. I got the limited.
Same here. $102.
So that was a no-brainer for me on this one.
So, but I still find this is really lame because this is the one thing that I liked with Rage, when they did their online pass kind of thing. But for them, this is really the hit because they're literally taking off content now. Because if you buy it used, you don't get that code, so you can't play as Catwoman.
No, yeah, you have to pay the $10 or whatever it's going to be in that.
So that's retarded because this is literally taking off content to play as her because they're advertising it with her in there.
Yeah.
As normal gameplay. So
a lot of people said they should have announced they were doing this when they announced the character.
Yeah, they should have when they announced the character. They should have said that she would be a separate on, just like Robin and Nightwing. Yeah. But they're promoting her as in the game normally. So
and they're doing. You watch the trailers online. You're watching it with her storyline in there. So I thought this was actually part of the disc.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard I had to have online pass,
that's retarded.
Like I said, with my 360 situation, I just went, oh shit, I can't get on live right now.
Yeah, that's just fucking lame.
So it's like I had the phone in my hand. I'm like, do I make the call to GameStop and say switch to PS3?
I would have if you really wanted it like that. So I would have done it.
So,
but yeah,
I might have to take a slight detour.
That's
on my way home from studio tonight.
Okay.
So,
all right, whatever. We'll talk later.
So yep, that's your Arkham City news. 2 days away. Cannot freaking wait.
I just got my call.
Oh, that's...
yeah, that was the text I was reading.
I'm sure I probably have mine too then. Nope, not yet, but
can't pass. Whatever the hell.
Oh, let's see. Also this week we found out that something I'm very happy for, and this finally made my decision on whether or not I'm actually upgrading this year. WWE 12. We found out some of the creator wrestlers you can do, some of the featured wrestlers you're going to do. There's one big name coming back. The former undisputed champion, the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the next big thing himself, Brock Lesnar, will be in WWE 12. I'm buying this game now.
Okay.
You said Hulk Hogan.
No, you said Hulk Hogan.
No, he meant Hulk Hogan.
No.
Okay.
Hulk Hogan is wrestling for TNA tonight in the geriatric match against Sting for control of the company. And he'll also try to promote that first. And he'll also probably try to promote that horrible Kinect game that he has coming out. That so far on Game Informer got a 1.
Tell you one Kinect game that came out that was awesome. Once Upon a Monster.
And let's see. As long as we're also diving back into the history books a little bit and things coming back. We found out that we will have a new Men in Black game.
Yeah.
Spring 2012 for console and handheld.
I don't even remember there ever being a Men in Black game.
There was the tie-in games.
I don't remember it.
But there was one, I think maybe two.
I hope they based this one off the cartoon. That would be way better.
Yeah.
I liked that. That was fun.
There's a Men in Black cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on WB for a while.
Oh, yeah, like 3 seasons.
Yeah, about 3 seasons.
Under a rock.
Yep.
Did you know that Steve Jobs died?
I knew that one.
Okay, just checking.
His rock was given to him by Apple.
I know that the iPhone 5 just came out.
There you go.
iPhone 4S.
Yeah, I was going to say. The same fucking phone, just with an S painted on it. Anyway, moving on.
Why are you so
Why did I hear a goat?
He has... What the hell? Goat. Go ahead. Makes sense.
But still. It's the random goat sounds in the middle of the podcast. Anyway, moving on. Another franchise coming back that I'm actually super excited to see again. Leisure Suit Larry.
Wonder why you're excited to see that.
Oh, come on. Just walking around and picking up girls at bars and drinking and getting excessively
Yeah, we
drunk
called it
and
The
stupid.
Sims. It was just as bad, but with a better story to it.
Yeah. So
Sin was a good game.
Really strong conviction on that one, I can see. But yeah.
So at least I'm looking forward to that one. Let's see. And then last but certainly not least, as far as game news goes this week, DICE is talking rumors Mirror Edge 2.
I so hope that's true. It's one of those games that I played and I really, really liked. I loved all of the innovative ideas, and I thought there's problems, but it's clearly one that deserves a sequel to fix things. It did it a good basis to figure out where everything was wrong and where they needed to make a new one. It's the same idea I have behind Enslaved. The story was awesome. It had control problems, and it could have done a little bit better on its exploration, but it knows where it can go from there. And I hope that's true.
Well, I think...
Okay. Yeah, that was him.
Anyway, I also think one of the biggest things with Mirror Edge that it ran into a problem with was the fact that it came out during the holiday, and I mean, it went up against Assassin's Creed, it went up against Modern Warfare, it went up against...
Yeah, it had really steep competition, and it definitely tried to live on this is not like any of the other games you've played. That's why you'd want to get it, but there's only that really small group of people that will look for that kind of game.
Yeah, and I think if this would have been a summer, or the first one,
it would have probably done a little bit stronger.
Would have been better.
It definitely would have been a little stronger.
But, so possibly another Mirror's Edge coming out. Can't confirm yet, but there's strong possibility.
Well, they're done with Battlefield, so hopefully they have time. I don't know. Did DICE work on the multiplayer for this Battlefield?
Of course. DICE does all the multiplayer for
everybody. For everybody.
For EA, so...
multiplayer in your game, DICE will take care of it. So that means they're working on the Mass Effect multiplayer?
Possibly.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised to see DICE on the bottom of the box.
So many treat.
But with all that having been said, that does bring the news for this week to a close.
Yep.
So like I said, we do have a little bit of movie news to get to, and we have a crap ton of comic news to get to this week.
So prepare for tons of non-segued speaking.
Yep. So we will be right back.
Have you heard of this brand new thing coming out of California? I believe they are called moving pictures. Here are the ones you should be looking out for.
And we are back, and it is that time of the day where we talk movies. Of course, we started off this podcast with the Avengers trailer, and we already had our discussion there. Let's see. Affecting us in the movie world this week.
What's making me cry today?
So, Netflix had a great idea about 3 weeks ago.
What was that idea?
That they were going to take their DVD service and call it Quixster.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So that...
How long did that last?
That project's already in the can.
I'm guessing it wasn't that great of an idea.
No, it really wasn't.
Who didn't like that idea very much, really?
Almost everybody.
Wow.
But here's the thing that I find hilarious. It wasn't the fact that they were separating the accounts and you had to have two separate things or whatever. Fine, whatever, we can deal with that. Mm-hmm. No, here's the thing that's pissed everybody off is the price hike and separating your DVD and your streaming. That's what had everyone pissed off about. Have we done anything about that yet?
Nope.
So
it's still increased the price regardless.
Yep, it's still, if you want both services, it's still going to cost you about $18 after tax and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, that's awesome.
Didn't really fix the real problem in that situation, huh?
No, but they took care of the little pain in the ass to try and get people off of the big pain in the ass. But the big pain in the ass still exists.
Doesn't look like I'll probably be going to Netflix now.
Yeah, it's all right.
Unless they still have that separate thing.
And as of right now, with them still continuing as Netflix, their game rental is up in the air.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're going to
So
do
will
with
they?
that yet.
So since they don't have the thing, they still have the. You can get one or the other, though, right?
Yes,
You can either get DVD
you can
or streaming
either
or
do
just
streaming
one.
or you
Okay.
can do yep.
Just making sure.
So, and then of course, we have a little bit of Resident Evil news this week, as 16 zombies were hurt on set during a stunt during Resident Evil 5.
Wait. Hold on. Was
Okay,
it
what?
the U of M zombies?
No, I said
Resident
Resident
Evil
5.
I know. But was it zombies from Resident Evil 5 on the U of M campus? That's what
Just
I'm
in case, because we don't know if they brought the cameras out there to get their extra B footage rolling, so they didn't have to pay anybody.
They would just be disappointed seeing people with headbands.
Hey, there's movie magic for everything. You can edit in all the extra zombie added on footage later.
Yep. So, but here's the best part I love about this story. So, stage collapsed. People got hurt. Unfortunate, yes. Paramedics arrive on set. They can't tell the difference between the real wounds and the fake ones. Because the guys are in makeup.
They look so good. Awesome. So they're treating the fake wounds while the other guy's bleeding out over here.
And they can't
Not that one. Not that one.
My leg hurts. Why are you treating my arm? Because you have a big gash there. It's a fucking movie prop.
Hey, well, it does at least. It should at least give us, great praise and glory of their makeup artist. He obviously did a damn good job.
Exactly.
Not exactly the best one we want for this situation, though.
So at least when you go see Resident Evil 5 in theaters, you're going to get very good visual effects. In fact, some of them might actually be real effects.
I think that Henry looks serious. No, I can still do it. Go on.
That one to me was just absolutely hilarious. Let's see. And also, as long as we're talking zombies, anybody who's watching this show or listening to the show today, October 16th, make sure 8 o'clock tonight you have your DVR set and you're in front of your TV, because tonight is the premiere of season 2 of The Walking Dead.
It's back.
But I don't want to.
Well, we know you don't like zombies, and it would go.
I like zombies.
That they scare you, and
It's okay.
Mommy's tried to protect you from this horror all your life. We know.
It's okay.
I have my DVR set, if you know what I mean.
Actually, no, I don't.
We call it torrents.
Yep. Well, I actually have mine on
I
DVR.
call it I'm watching the Vikings game.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Let's see. Also this week, we found out that the first episode of Dragon Age Redemption came out, of course, directed, produced, and starring Felicia Day.
Yep.
And the first episode is awesome.
Okay.
In fact, if we didn't have the one thing that we started the show with, we probably would have had this.
Really?
Hey, it was good. I liked it.
I thought it was okay.
What was it?
It was Talus.
Dragon Age Redemption.
Oh,
yeah.
The tie-in.
So if you're a Dragon Age fan, you'll probably like it. Mm-hmm. If you're a fantasy fan, you probably will like it as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know if it's not really like game.
No.
It's in the game.
It's in the game's universe. It's not.
Yeah,
like
but it's
the
not
game.
really game.
So, let's see. Disney has given the go-ahead for a new Lone Ranger movie. Only because they finally have their star. They were waiting for him to support it. He finally said yes. Of course, if we're talking Disney and we're talking movies, we can only be talking Johnny Depp.
Oh, goody. Yay.
So, yep, Captain Jack Sparrow is going to be the Lone Ranger.
So Tim Burton won't be far behind.
Yeah, probably.
I thought it was Jerry Bruckheimer.
Oh, no, it's a joke for that. There's a Johnny Depp movie. There's most likely
usually Tim Burton's involved
Tim Burton's
somehow.
right behind him.
Let's see, and of course, as long as we're talking Disney, all of those that were, all those of us that were anticipating seeing Thor next year, or in 2013, that ain't gonna happen. At least not right away, because Disney has all their faith in Phineas and Ferb. They pushed Thor out of the summer release spot to put Phineas and Ferb in. So now Thor will be coming out, as of right now, November 15th, 2013.
I am really off on the cartoons. I don't know.
I was going to say, what is so special about this damn show that...
I don't know. I still need to watch more of the Mighty Bee, apparently, according to people.
There is a platypus who fights crime.
There's that. There's a platypus who fights crime. An evil scientist. That's usually pretty good. If they only could cut out that section of it, I'd probably watch more.
But we used to have that, and he used to run around in a purple cape and mask and had a gas gun. I am the terror that flaps
That's
in
a
the
duck.
night. Still.
Nah, not the same.
Same family.
Nah.
No,
same family, but
not
not
even
the same.
close to the same family.
Yeah, they are. They both have
No.
bills.
Isn't
They
he
both.
Isn't he an anthropologist, though? I wouldn't argue with him. He might have more knowledge on it than
What's
you.
your major again?
Scientific and technical communications.
Never mind. I'm thinking of another friend.
Did you just ask if I was an anthropologist?
Yeah, I was
Yes,
like,
he did.
I was like, I know someone who's an anthropologist.
Okay, first
don't
of
know
all,
who
though,
it is.
did you take biology? Because a platypus is a mammal and a bird is very much not a mammal, and that's like two complete separate parts of the tree.
Yes, I took anatomy. I took it back in high school. Thank you.
Biology.
Biology, anatomy,
One
comparative
study.
physiology. Yeah, all high school courses.
Just because it has a duck bill
It
doesn't make
mean
it a
it's
duck.
the same.
Oh, and I was gonna say,
Wait. Then what about like a fruit and vegetable? Like, isn't tomato like a fruit and vegetable?
A tomato's a fruit.
Let's not have that fight.
Yeah.
I really don't want to have that fight.
Moving on. Oh, I told you it was going to be one of those shows today.
Oh, God, we're not even to the comic section yet. This is
terrible. Well, one more story, then we'll be there. And it is the greatest story of the week. Valentine's Day 2013.
So not important.
Of course, not at all. It's a good day to die hard.
Oh, God.
See,
Oh, yeah, I forgot
same
about
reaction.
John McClain is back.
It's not like he
Why?
went away.
Why not?
Because he should have died hard a couple times.
3 times he's had the chance to do it. Just end it.
Bruce
Just like
Wil-
Final Fantasy. When is it actually going to be final?
When it's dead fantasy, that's when it's fun.
There already is a dead fantasy,
Yeah, I know.
and it's the greatest one ever.
11?
No. I'm guessing you've watched one.
You've
Shown
never
me one.
watched that
He's
before.
seen
have
a bit of it, I think. I
Okay.
know I've shown it to him.
Okay. But yes, at least I'm happy for another Die Hard movie coming out. John McClane. Hell yeah. Bruce Willis.
I'll give you a high five and
Piece
send you into the
of
theater.
money.
Right.
Nothing but.
And of course, this will be right around the same time, too, that we should be getting The Expendables 2.
I only go see
Still a
that.
waste of money.
Hush!
Did you not?
Yeah, that's a complete waste of money. The Expendables.
It's okay. They can say it now, but when Machete 2 comes out, I don't hear a word.
When what comes out?
Machete 2.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. You're going to hear a lot of words from me.
Garrett, if you don't want to burn your other hand, I'd quiet.
Hey,
Hey.
hobo with a shotgun too.
Okay,
Yes.
now I'll be on board.
Yes, I'm definitely on board with that one.
Hey, your mic is going crappy again.
Oh,
it's Gunners.
Yeah.
Is it that time?
Well,
Yeah.
we can end that since that was the last
Yeah,
one.
because that was the last story. I was trying to get there. So that does bring the news section to a close for this week. But coming up, we have all the big comic news from New York Comic Con and from the rest of the week. So we will be right back.
Comic.